We got to hit the record button.
Okay, go ahead.
See, I'm not technical. I don't do any of that good stuff. Good evening, everybody. Sean and Kim McLean from beautiful North Florida. And, okay, I'll take it down a notch. I'm just naturally excited, guys. And sometimes it comes over the top. I get it. The people that live with me get it too, right? So we really are excited to be here. We're ready. We're really excited to share with you guys something that's totally changed our lives as well as thousands of others. And we want to be good stewards of your time. So we're going to dive right in. We're going to cut out the fluff and we're going to give you what you come here to look for. We have real stories from real people who are using these products and building a business. And we're just going to give you a glimpse of that tonight. Hopefully you'll be able to see enough that you can make a natural, logical conclusion, whether you want to either try these products for yourself or you want to jump in and change a lot of lives, make a big impact like we are doing, and build a nice business for yourself while you're doing that. So with that said, we're ready to jump straight into the coffee.
Yeah.
Bam. There's our nitro version. I kind of just like the colors on nitro. Guys, we have Happy Coffee. It's super simple. And it's got a little scoop. Boom. Bam. Put the coffee in. Does its thing. We got different versions of coffee. Here's our Max. It's amazing. We have an amazing peach tea. I'm not like a flavored tea person. This stuff's gold. I do a half serving right before I go in the gym. And it's night, like crushing the gym. Everybody in the gym's like, how do you guys go as hard as you do? Peach tea. So, guys, any combinations of our functional beverage with this magic happy cap called Xanthamax helps your body produce dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. Now, if you're like my wife and you're that one weird person out of 10 and you don't drink coffee, well, you probably drink tea. But if you don't drink tea, Lauren, are you weird also? I saw a hand go up. So, okay, look, you got a friend. So, so we got these new caps, these Elevate Max caps. Guys, it's basically our Max coffee in a cap with a couple other ingredients. And this is legit. In the morning, I'll get up and take 2 of these, which is 1 serving with one of these Xanthamax. Most people, like Kim, only need 1 with the Xanthamax. And they're good all day long. For me, I want to be on a whole nother level. And when I get stuff done in the first 3 hours of the day, the rest of my day is just unbelievable. So that's basically, and there's a whole handful of other products behind the scenes, but we're here to help you, especially in these crazy times that we live in. We're here to help you find some sanity. Get your happiness back by releasing your 4 happy hormones. Now, what that does for each person is totally different. I'm not going to go into my story, but what I will tell you is it saved my marriage. August, we just celebrated 24 years of marriage. I know I look like I'm 17, but I got a little stubble too. It's gray. Don't nobody look at that. I'm going to sit back over here. But seriously, before we found these products, we would not have made it from that November till August to see 21 years. That's the very short version of our story. And so with that said, you want to jump in and let a few other people share some stories real quick?
Absolutely.
And then we can get to the meat of this thing?
Yeah, for sure. So,
guys, we're not going to spend a whole lot of time like holding up products and showing you all this stuff because they just work. We don't have to do that. Put it in your mouth, swallow it. You'll know what we're talking about.
But definitely you want to give it a shot. So tonight we want to jump right in. We have a couple of people that are going to share their stories. And that's the most important part because you want to hear stories that you can relate to, that you can see that there's real, true people. So without any further ado, we are going to jump. I don't know if he is on. Is Matthew on? Matthew. I don't know.
Hey. Can you hear me?
Gotcha.
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay? All right, perfect. You can hear me. Awesome.
Hey,
so,
Matthew, if you could share your story, that'd be awesome.
Sure. Yeah, appreciate it letting me jump on tonight. My name is Matt McPherson. I sell solar for a company called Renova Energy. So I put solar panels on people's roofs and help them save money. And started my journey with Happy Coffee about 4 months ago. And first of all, I was not a coffee drinker, so I was one of those weird ones. that didn't drink coffee every morning. And I will tell you, I am now a coffee drinker, but I am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. Everything comes into your life for a reason. And when my friend Shanice called me, I felt an immediate attraction to this culture and this company. And since I trust Shanice with my hair, technically, and I trust her husband, Jerry, with my health, I trusted her when she told me it was something I should check out. So I was a little hesitant at first to add anything to my plate because I have a full-time job. I'm very successful at what I do. And I work 24/7, but I also make my own time. So that's what where I've been able to fit Happy Coffee in. So I listened to my gut and signed up with Shanice really without ever having tried the product at all. But the next morning I stopped by Shanice's house and picked up my first sample, and I had immediate results. I felt the difference immediately in my focus and energy for the day. The appetite suppressant was really what pushed me over the edge. I've basically gone on to intermittent fasting where I only eat from 12 to 8 and lost a bunch of weight real quickly just by doing that, which is amazing. But really, what I love about both the products that I technically sell now, Solar and Happy Coffee, is they work. I just have to introduce them to people and I let them do what they do. By following the script and sharing my genuine experience, I've been able to see success over the last 4 months, making money, helped me to buy some plane tickets to fly down to see my wife and kids and for them to come back into this country. They've been out of the country during the pandemic, so super excited about that. So appreciate you letting me share the story. And if you guys have any interest at all, definitely reach out to the person that invited you on this call today. So appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Matt, that's super awesome, dude. Like, I've never heard your story, so thanks a lot for sharing that. Wow.
Yeah, I love it. It's super simple, and that's what we love about it is the fact that you just share your genuine story. You don't have to hype anything up, and that's the magic behind this. So next we're going to go over to Jessica.
Hi, guys. You there?
We're
We
here.
are.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jessica. I'm here to tell my story, and I appreciate you guys inviting me to share my story. My story is really close to my heart, so I got the tissue box close by just in case. I started this journey about 6 months ago. I was in a really, really bad place in my life where I hit a wall and I just didn't know where to turn. I am a functioning alcoholic, and I am proud to say that I'm 6 months sober thanks to the help of Happy Coffee. It's been an awesome journey. I just want to encourage everybody to get out there and, do your thing and, don't be embarrassed. Don't be shy to join and just get out there, because if it wasn't for Shanice, who is now my upline, doing her post and sharing her story and her experience, she wouldn't have helped me. And she didn't know that she was even doing that. You're getting out there and you're putting yourself out there for other people to help them. Even if it's just a cup of coffee, you don't know how important it could be to someone's life. I was failing as a mother. I was failing at my job. I do radio sales for a local radio station, which I was functioning and doing that, but I was just getting by barely. And I wasn't doing well in my relationship. That was failing as well. So fast forward 6 months later, I jumped on the Happy train and I just ran with it, choo-choo. And it's been so much fun. The money's good. The people are great. The connections I'm making are just so positive, and everything's just been on the upside. I can't say one complaint here. So thank you, everybody.
That is so awesome. Everybody give her a hand.
The coffee train. Woo, woo.
That is so awesome. And it's super cool. I've heard Shanice's name twice now. And I just wanted to point out the impact that she's having on these two lives right here. And who knows what they're going to go and the impact that they're going to have on the world. That's just super awesome.
Yeah, I love it. Thank you so much, Jessica, for sharing. That's amazing. And last but not least, we want to jump over to my good friend, my beautiful friend, Lisa. Lisa, share with us your story.
Hi, guys. Well, first, real quick, I just want to say to you two, I remember the first, actually, it wasn't even a live. I think it was a YouTube video. Y'all were sitting on opposite sides of the room. Do you remember when you guys did that? So I can tell y'all love each other again, because now you're like sitting right next to each other. So when I see you guys do this, I've been wanting to tell you that for a long time. So
thank you.
Sweet.
So, you guys, my name is Lisa Yan. I'm from Rochester, New York. And I started this journey almost 3 years ago. And, you know, it has been truly, truly amazing. I've went on to lose, you know, the weight, of course. I've kept it off. For me, that has been huge. I've lost 45 to 50 pounds, fluctuate 4 or 5 pounds. But for me, it's really been about keeping it off. I've always been able to lose it here and there, but it always comes back. So especially during these times, for me to be able to keep it off, that's amazing. And like Sean said, those Max Plus pills, those things are game changer right there. I'm one for all of the things. I do the Xanthamax and the coffee and the Max Plus. So I'm all about all of it. So, and for me, I absolutely love our community, like being able to reach out, and the fact that we have people on this Zoom tonight that are from all the teams. Like, we all work together, and like, I know that if I need something, I can call Chris. I know I can call Kim and Sean. I know I can call Judy. I can call anybody I need to help me. And I've never been in a company where I've had that support, and I absolutely love it. And it's just as simple as Chris says. Have you heard about the happy coffee everybody's talking about? You guys, it's a no-brainer. You know, today, real quick, I posted on Facebook, have you ever heard of referral marketing? And nobody commented. And the reality is, we all are in it because we all refer something. Hey, Kim, I like that shirt. Oh, I got it at Macy's. But we don't catch anything from that. We don't get any kind of referral commissions. So if you guys are enjoying that cup of coffee that you have every day, if that happy pill is making you like super excited, think about what we're doing here, because we're changing lives literally all over the world, and it's only getting better. And we want you to be on this happy train with us. So for me, it's just getting started, and I love sharing this and love being a part of this. So if, like everybody else said, if this is something that you're interested in, get back to the person who invited you here and join us.
Super awesome. Thank you, Lisa,
Thank
for that.
you, girl.
Guys, when I want to go back to what Matt said. When we were introduced to this product, my buddy Mike just reached out, and he had no clue about where we were in our personal life. And he just reached out and he asked me, he said, hey, Sean, do you trust? Literally, I answered the phone. He goes, hey, dude, this is Mike. Do you trust me? I'm like, yeah, I trust you. And he's like, no. Do you really trust me? And long story short, I'm not going to go into that whole thing. When our friend Ricky reached out to Mike, that's the first question that Ricky asked Mike, do you trust me? Now, that's how our entire journey has been here. And when we reach out to share with our friends, we just ask them the same question. Hey, do you trust me? And guys, I don't know how much easier to say, like, we know the products are changing people's lives, and like, just share because you truly love people. That's how we started our journey here. We've been, November will be 3 years we've been doing this. I'm going to share a little bit about the business. Kim, how do I get the whiteboard to come up on the Zoom here? I'm going to draw the circles and then get into the flip charts and all that stuff. Oh yeah, we're not that company. We don't do that stuff. I'm sorry. Did I totally throw a curveball? Guys, we're truly not that company. Not one time since I've been here in the last 3 years have we used flip charts and slides, and we draw in all these circles, and we put them in holding rooms, and we move them around, and we, that's not us. If you're looking for that kind of business model, it's not here. Go somewhere. I'm sure you can find it. But what we are is we're truly passionate about helping make an impact in other people's lives. You've heard that tonight through these stories. And so the question then is, how do we build a business around that? Now, look, if you're super green, you're a detail-oriented person, or maybe you're just curious, get back to the person who invited you tonight, and we will link up with you and give you every little detail that you need. But this is not the spot that we're going to do that. What we're going to share with you tonight is how we took the company that when we found they were doing about $2,000 to $2,500 a month in sales, how we took them to over 13 million a month in sales in 13 per month now in just 13 months. How did we do that? Really simple. We have 4 steps, and I'm going to go over these 4 steps real quick. But before I do that, we have 2 rules. And maybe, I don't know about other companies, we do have rules. Rule number 1, don't be a weirdo. Listen, If you ask Sean how this nitro coffee works, here's what I'm going to tell you. I've been mowing yards for a living for 21 years. Landscape, irrigation, all that good stuff. I will seriously show you how to run a shovel better than you've ever ran a shovel. Like
Or a rake.
I should do a YouTube video on that. But what I'm not going to do is pretend that I'm a research. Tim's laughing. Tim worked with me for about 10 years. I'm not going to become a research scientist all of a sudden and tell you what's in our coffee. I'm not going to break out the whiteboards and try to explain the math of how the whole compensation plan works. What I am going to tell you is we've been in this industry for 20 years and we've never done as well in all the companies we were with, add them together, as we've done here. We've never made as big an impact. Over here, guys, we have a 10 customer to 1 rep ratio. Why is that important? Because in the industry, it's 1 to 1. That's the average. That's nuts. We're truly customer driven. And we're going to go over the 4 steps of what we actually do.
You didn't tell them step. You didn't tell
Oh, I
them
didn't
rule
tell you.
number 2.
Oh, rule number 2, if you hadn't figured it out, is have fun.
That's
Rule
right.
number 1 is don't be a weirdo. Don't become some research scientist or some mathematician that's explaining all this stuff. And rule number 2 is have fun, because nobody needs something else that's beating them up. Nobody needs another job, right?
That's right. So we're going to share with you real quick the 4 simple steps that we use. So I'm a mom of 3. I call them grownies because other people call them littles and babies. Well, mine are grown, but I'm still a mom of 3. And when we got started here, the last thing that I needed was one more job, one more thing to do. I am a mom. I don't care what's in the products. I just want to know that they work. And so whenever we got started here, that's what I was looking for, was something super simple that I didn't have to try to teach. I just wanted to be able to use it and share it with people like a good t-shirt or like a good movie. So number 1 is just smile, be happy, be excited. Honestly, guys, when we got started here, we had no tools. We had nothing. We didn't even have stories like we have today.
We had a cup of coffee.
All we had was the pure excitement and the joy and the fun that we had just from drinking a cup of coffee.
That's right.
So number 1 is just smile, be happy, and smile, be happy, and be excited.
There you go. Number 2, share your story. You've heard some stories. You've heard a little bit of our story. You heard 3 other amazing stories tonight. Share your story. And the reason we say share your story, if you haven't tried these products yet, get on these products, try them. You will have a story. Now, if you don't, we do have an awesome customer page with over 12,000 people in there with all kinds of stories. I guarantee you, you can go find whatever you're looking for or someone else in your life that has some needs. You will find a story. Go, if you're curious, just use the search bar on the side and type in whatever it is you're curious about. Will this product help with XYZ? Type that thing in to that community and you'll see. And these are just truly customer sharing.
That's right. Number 3 is going to be share a tool or the products. So at this time, we share, some people share products via, send them out in the mail. We have an app that you can use. We have videos that you can use. There's some are short, some are a little bit longer, but they're all phenomenal. Guys, we didn't have these tools at the time. Facebook pages, like Sean mentioned, groups that you can become a part of, that you can just act like a fly on the wall and you can get information, hear all kinds of stories, and do your own research so that you can come to your own logical conclusions. So number 3 is we just share tools.
That's right. So be happy and excited, share some stories, share a tool, don't be a tool. A lot of people want to be a tool and we don't believe in that. Step number 4 is called the connect method. So let me just give you a great real world example. If my mother was to come in here right now and go, Sean, I've heard all about this happy coffee. What's in it? I'd go, Mom, I've been mowing yards for 21 years. I don't know. Let me connect you to Lisa. She's got an awesome story and she can help you figure out the ingredients and all that kind of stuff. Now, even if Lisa's not like a research scientist and Lisa knows someone who can give her that information. So we'll do the connect maybe one more time. It's truly the magic, because what we've been able to assemble here is the greatest community that I've ever been a part of. And we've been a part of some phenomenal small groups or life groups or whatever your church might call them, phenomenal groups. I've never been a part of a group that loves on each other the way this group does. It doesn't matter where you're at in the company. This is the most supportive company I've ever seen of people. So that's our 4 steps. Guys, I can tell you this. I'll talk about comp plan real fast. Ooh, comp plan. This is what I'm going to tell you. Most people are full of crap, okay? There's what's called breakage in comp plans, and everybody's like, we got the best paying comp plan in the industry. Yep, until you do the numbers, and then you're 975. But what I can tell you is we literally do pay out the most in the industry. We may have taken number 1, if not, we're number 2, highest paid out in the industry, period. So get more information. If you're a business owner like I am, when this dropped in our lap, we were running 5 businesses, guys. I'm a numbers guy. I love to know where I'm going and where I'm coming from. Get with the person that invited you if you want to get into the nitty gritty and get that information.
And real quick, the great thing about this is we meet you where you are. End of story. If you're looking to just get your products for free, hey, we can show you how to do that. If you're looking to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, we can show you how to do that. And if you're a super, super crazy, wild go-getter person and you are wanting to make $10,000 or $50,000 a month, it is possible, then we can help you do that as well. So get back with whoever invited you. First of all, what we want you to be able to tell them is one of 2 things. There's 2 kinds of people that are on this call tonight. One is going to be the type of person that you're just like, you know what, I just need to try these products. I need a little bit of happiness in my life. I need some more focus. I need to relieve some stress and some inflammation. I'm just going to try these products. We're going to call you a number 1. So when you get back to whoever invited you, just let them know, hey, I'm a number 1. I just want to try these products. I want to become a customer and really see what it's all about. Or if you're crazy like we are and you want to make a little bit of money, no matter how much, how big or small that is, but if you're interested in making a little money by just sharing what these products are doing for you, maybe getting your products for free, then get back with who invited you and tell them you're a number 2. When you tell them what number you are, they're going to know how to direct you and how to help you get started the best possible way. We want to say thank you so much to everybody that jumped on tonight. Thank you for the stories that were shared with us tonight. Thank you for your vulnerability, Jessica, Matt, Lisa. We appreciate that. This is an amazing community where we really do get to love on each other, and it's my favorite part of the whole thing.
I'm looking around at the faces that I know, and I see stories, and I see Peter and Carmela, and I'm like, man, I want to share their story. And then I see Tim's story, and Jamie and Ron and Andrew, and you see all these people. We don't want to beat you up. What we want to let you know is this. There are so many lives being changed in this community. It's unbelievable. We could sit on this Zoom for 2 straight weeks and never turn it off and not get to all the stories. It really is unbelievable. And so I'm gonna really encourage you, get back to the person who invited you. Let them know, like us, were you a number 1? Your friend just said, hey, will you trust me? And then you went to try the product. And then we become a number 2 within about 4 or 5 days. We just made a Facebook post about this product that we were using. And guess what? This is what I learned. I was vulnerable. I made a Facebook post about a product that I was using as a customer, guys. And I told my story and the 1.5, 2 years of funk that we were going through and our marriage and everything. And I can't tell you how many people reached out, both ladies and gents, sharing that they're living the same thing. And I want you to remember, this was 3 years ago, previous to the situation that the world's finding itself sitting in today. The number 1 thing that we're missing right now is connectivity between humans. We've been pulled apart. We're losing that common connectivity. This community, just for that amazing factor alone, is life-saving. But then our products produce the 4 happy hormones. Like, are you serious?
And I can't tell you how many people have said the middle school math was the final straw. I'm so thankful I have Happy Coffee products. And I'm telling y'all right now, if my kids were in school, I would probably be like I'm so thankful for these products now, but I can't even imagine
Yeah.
if I had kids that were in school.
We just really implore you to do a little bit more digging. Get back with the person that invited you tonight. Let them know if you're a 1 or a 2. Either way, we love you. We know that these products are going to make an impact. And we just want to say thank you for visiting with us the last 28 minutes and hanging out. Get the information you need and have an awesome night, you guys. Thank you for coming.